welcome to the channel. It's the bus. And we've got somebody got off it. Oh shit. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dearie dear. Fucking hell. Right, we'll go over this way. Right. That fucking windscreen's all bloody gummed up. Right, go on, get your... So that's the bus to Falkirk. What happened was the holder thing had oh, I've got to go through this shit again! Oh my god! The holder thing had ceased to work. It'd actually been so slack it was just about to come off. So I just touched it and it fell off. Okay then, never mind. Right, so what we'll do is go up to... the reason we're filming right now is because of the new road layout up here. Well, not exactly... it's not finished by any means. It's not finished by any means, however, it is looking different. So, we're heading into... I did think about going a different way. Oh, see what I'm doing now? I'm doing that thing. What have you forgot, you know? What have you forgot sort of thing. Oh, I haven't forgot that. So, eventually they'll get... Isn't it just fucking awful what's happening in our society? It just gets more disappointing each and every, you know. So the latest is the Labour government are looking into making older people resit their test. You know, I mean, they actually don't care about older people. The thing about older people is, if you take their licence away from them, they die, right? So I suppose that's what Keir Starmer wants. And of course, Keir Starmer, it's not going to affect him, is it? Because a lot of them don't, well, they probably don't drive. They don't need to drive. Because they've got somebody behind me with fog lights on. They don't need to, you know, a lot of these things don't really affect them. You know, the globalist types. Because they fly everywhere, they get chauffeur-driven cars, you know. Wow! They don't have to worry about getting around. They really are horrible. These politicians are horrible. You know, I mean, yeah, they really are disaster area. I wouldn't trust that. I've no time for them at all. Just, yeah, complete liars, a lot of them. I would start off by getting Tony Blair up to court for crimes against humanity. Would be a good start as far as I'm concerned. on the roadworks on the other side. Aye, looks like it.
So they just can't help themselves meddling with things, messing around with things. And how would that affect me? Well, there's lots of things they're messing around with. That XY chromosome thing, they'd be better leaving that alone actually. That's an absolute minefield. I think these idiots like that J.K. Rowling, what an absolute clown. You know what I mean? The ramifications of that OCD thing that she's got about men and women and intersex people and anybody that she thinks is a man. I mean, I hope it comes back and bites her in the arse, I really do. And anybody else that supports that shit. I mean, women they really are getting done over with that crap. They are getting done over with that. They're actually sort of fighting the wrong battles when they're getting slaved by globalists. There's this woman that did some Facebook that was going on to try to debate with her. She's just like dumb. She actually thinks that marriage is for men. Are you kidding me? For men. I mean, I take my family for example. The women are dumplings. They're all complete dumplings. You know, I mean, they don't earn any money. You know, they're just dummies. The only people that earn money were the men. Do you have to keep going on about all that shit? Can you not find something nice to talk about? Alright, like what? Like somebody that doesn't put their indicator off? Let's see if this is the longest indicator in history. Can we keep it going all the way into Edinburgh? Yes, we can. Still indicating. Still indicating. Still. Oh, it's off. Oh, damn it. Oh. Well, I thought we were going to get a long range indicator there. We just didn't get it. Let us down. Do you know what I was thinking? Like, I try and do interesting ways to get into Edinburgh every week. And I don't know if I could be bothered, but it would be to turn off at Lathallen and go, you know, across to the M8. That'd be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't think it's that much further. Well, it is actually, because you've got to go down that gorge. Yeah, it's quite far. Yeah. Maybe we should do that some other time. I should really have left earlier. Yeah, because right now it's I think it's about 10 to 11 or something. Yeah. Indicating about 52. There's about 50. So here we are, M876 is on our left. Last week we went down the A905 and then went across the Kincardine Bridge just for a change. The worst part is that bit of road takes you to Inverqueer thing. It takes a while to get along there. It really does. Undertaken and overtaken. Another route we could take, which is quite far, but not that far, is to go down the M80 and then take the M8 right into Edinburgh. It's a bit further. I've just noticed something too. The fuel gauge isn't coming up much. Just yeah, I'm just thinking about that guy. It's affected me a wee bit, the bloke I was talking to on Facebook about the XY chromosomes, the XYXX, and he got the better of me because he went, well, I got the better of him, this is why he blocked me. And his name's Dean Toner. It's a weird name. And he just wasn't listening, you know, like. So you can say, well, were you listening to him? I said, well, he wasn't really saying anything other than, I'm deluded. What I was trying to explain is, the DNA variations and everything that they actually can do, and what they are probably going to do. I mean, it's not a case of me saying that I want this or that, I wasn't even like that. It was more a case of this is what's happening and this is what they're doing, you know. And I think I got a feeling he was sort of thinking that I was sort of, I don't know, I think his mind was just switched off to it. He just wasn't having it at all. His brain was closed to the information. And I was trying to be as sort of reasonable about it. It was really a debate, but he wasn't, well, it was a debate. For me it was a debate, but for him it wasn't. It was, why don't you just fuck off sort of thing with him. I mean, I know that he is a person, you know, that's not a computer or something, that's a real person somewhere. And I think they get it into their thick heads about a lot of different things. And you could say, why are you in the same pond as that guy? You know, well, not obviously, but that's because I want to end net zero crap, right? I want to stop wasting money on wind farms, electric cars, green, so-called green energy. I I think that's a complete scam. So I'm against that. I'm also against illegal and legal immigration. Is that a bus stop there? What else do I not like? 20 zones, low traffic neighbourhoods, clean air zones. I'm against all that. I'm against the Labour government. I'm against the SNP. I'm against Klaus Schwab. I'm against globalism. I'm against green communism. But it doesn't mean that means that I'm not willing to have a conversation about gender, sexuality, variabilities. It doesn't mean that they are not going to exist. Whereas this guy I was talking to likes to think that they don't exist, and he's not having any of it. It's a very strange approach. So me, I'm always trying to, well, I think I'm trying to get to the truth. What's the truth? What are people hiding? You know, what is it? You know, and there is a truth in there. There'll be a truth in there with that guy. There's something about him that he's not sharing. And he's got to live it, hasn't he? So I kind of got him a cracker, and then he just blocked me. It's quite weird because it's like a sort of who's going to block who. And generally, Facebook, I don't really block people now. You know, I like to chat away, and whereas on YouTube I was for a while at the start, but not really now. I've got ways of answering them now. I mean, if people are sort of blatantly rude, then yeah, I mean, you should block them or just delete their comments. But in saying that, yeah, well, I just think it's a little bit immature, you know, he's blocking people all the time. So I try not to. You can ignore numpties, you know. I think we'll just go straight in. It's a bit too late to go away doing some funny alternative route, I would say. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of. I didn't get around to recording it. What annoys me is when I get all this information and then it disappears, which is Facebook. It's very temporary, isn't it? It's very sort of short term. It's very, you say whatever right away, and I lost that information. If I'd only known, I could have kept the page open. Come on, what's happening here? Come on, pull out. Fucking hell. Fucking dumpling. Fucking idiot. You know, they really should have accelerated a bit. Well, maybe it's one of these electric cars. It looks like an MG. Maybe the battery's a bit flat or something. That's the sort of driver, like, you know, if you're driving a big truck or something, they'll do that. They'll just pull out and be driving slow enough just to get in your way, but not fast enough to get out your way, and not slow enough so you can get in front of them. Okay, I think we'll just video all the way in, unless it fucking freezes. Are you alright in the back? Aye! So, what about dogs? Like, so one of the hazards of me wandering around the countryside. Now, what causes me anxiety, but it's women with dogs, right? So, generally, men with dogs are usually under control of the dogs, or they're more likely to be. Women will put the dogs first. That is in front of the general public. So not all of them, of course, but quite a lot of them. So they do not understand dogs, and I don't necessarily understand them either, but then I don't have dogs. So, you know, I don't think the onus is on me to understand dogs. You know, so the brilliant thing about going about video and everything is, if something happens, you've got it on video. You know, so I don't know how. Maybe it's like a collie dog or something. Yeah, at the end of the day, I mean, it's not exactly like a killer dog, is it? But I certainly wouldn't want to be bitten by a dog, you know. I think if a dog bit me, I'd punch her in the face. Yeah, I think so. I think that'd be fair, don't you? Yeah, I think so. No, you can't do that. That's illegal, you freaking idiot. See, that's the other thing. Keir Starmer's going to fine you £100 for swearing. Chris, I'll be fucking bankrupt. Oh, I've just done it again. I mean, that's incredible. This Labour government has went head first to become extremely unpopular with slagging off the Tories. Jesus Christ. And now they're all moaning about it. Oh, I'm a lifelong Labour supporter and I'm just not happy because they've taken my what was it, their winter fuel allowance off me. They've given it all to the trade unions. Well, the train drivers and all that, they'll be happy. They're coining it in. The doctors, they're laughing all the way to the bank. What about me? Well, I'm fine. I just do my own thing. I don't have to worry about things too much. I'm kind of independent, I suppose. You know, I think it's, well, I'm older sort of. I mean, if they start messing about with driving licences, oh yeah, that'll affect me. I might have to move out of the country. Who knows? Who knows what shit they have in store? I was just thinking about what I'd like to do to Keir Starmer, but that gets a bit unhealthy, doesn't it? I mean, at the end of the day, he's probably, I suppose he's really one of the most, it's quite obvious he's horrible, isn't it? It's like, he's a blatant liar, you know. Well, it's like, all politicians are blatant liars, but like him, he's like, he'll say anything, you know, and then, but they all do that, don't they? He's got absolutely no charisma, no personality, and he's a prosecutor, except Jimmy Savile. You know, he didn't prosecute Jimmy Savile, did he? He put somebody in jail for 4 years for writing stuff on Facebook. And that was totally ridiculous. Should let her out right now. You know, that is absolutely out of order. Absolutely is. I would be ashamed of it. That's absolutely pathetic. And you've got people doing real crimes and they're not getting put in jail. And you put somebody in jail for 4 years for writing shit on Facebook. Are you fucking joking me? A power hungry little shite. Nobody likes them, apart from the train drivers and the people got their wages up will like them, I suppose. What's that sign say? Journey time to M8 Junction 2, 8 minutes. So on the one hand, the Labour government wants us old people to keep on working, and they also want us to stop driving as well. That's a bit of a strange one, isn't it? They want us out of our cars, but they want us to keep on working. Yeah. How's that going to work? Dumplings. That's probably the main reason why I don't actually have a job other than this that involves driving, because I'm just not willing to put up with the stupidity. 20 zones and bike lanes and all sorts of crap to hinder me in my job, which is what's happening. I did the care job, I did it during the COVID thing, 2021. I started in 2020 and did it through to May 21, so it's like 9 months. It was like October or something I started. Reason I left, well, there was quite a bit of grief over my sex with some of them. Weren't happy about it. That was probably difficult, awkward, but the main reason was the money. The money was, it was like, and the hours were really long, and what happened was when you had a day off, you didn't really get days off, because oh, can you come and do this, can you come and do that? Guaranteed they were going to phone you up. I've just got 5 visits for you to do. This one, that one, that's you finished. You know, so there you were up at 7, you were there till 12. You know, that was your day off. And then you'd be back again the next day. And at the end of the day, the more hours you worked, you'd pay tax and everything. I wasn't really earning much more than £1,000 a month. And I was running my own car. So the mileage you were getting wasn't like giving you loads of money that you could go buy a decent car or anything. You know, it was, I can't remember what it was. I think it was, you know, I forgot. I actually forgot. And I wanted to claim it back against tax, the mileage, and then they weren't very helpful. They didn't tell me. They just generally couldn't give a shit about you, the employers. I don't know, they've probably changed their name by now. I got a complaint about me as well. What was that for? Why, this guy was really funny, and it was his mother, and he told me that I wasn't getting in the house because I was too early, and then I went back, and I was like, I actually didn't. You know what? It was more fucking hassle than what it was worth. Care job. Fuck that. You know? But that's why they've got these foreigners in to do it, haven't they? Out of the UK. Fucking awful bastards, like. Yeah. I'm actually starting to have fucking weird feelings thinking about it. On the other hand, I actually enjoyed some of it. Yeah. I enjoyed going to visit some of them. You know, you have a cup of tea and have a chat with them. And some of them they were just old and, you know, that was it really. You know, their lives were at the end. And like there's this guy in Alloa, and he was like this. Well, he was a drinker, wasn't he? Liked to drink. He'd been a professional guy, so I just owned a house in a van, but it was getting really bad, dilapidated state. But he was quite happy. He was sitting there with his bottle of wine. It wasn't at all, you know, uneducated, and he was a decent guy. And when you went round to see him, I mean, I went round there and he was in hospital the first time I went round there, and it was like going into Silence of the Lambs, that film, going in, what's her name, went into that house in Texas or something. It was just really weird. Yeah. Oh well, that was that. He's probably gone now, I think, probably. I don't know if he is or not. Fucking Tesla! Burning hell! I didn't see it would take too long getting in here. It's obviously a lot quicker than going any other way. Yeah. So I've got to go and pick up some stuff later today. Round about Crew Tool, somewhere around about there. We're doing 45, everybody's slowed right down. Supposed to do 50 here. It didn't take long to get in here. What we're going to do about diesel, we're going to go down to Asda, see if I can get my PIN number right this time. I got it wrong the last time. Indicating to the left. Indicating. I think I'll just go into Shell and put diesel in it there. At least if I get my PIN number wrong, or I might not even need it if it's below a certain amount. If I get it wrong, I can skip cash. I'll just put about £40, £50 in it or something. Thanks for coming along with me tonight. It's been fine. I've been a bit lonely on my own. Yeah, you know, my sort of mental health has been quite good. Oh, it's been quite reasonable this week. It was pretty bad last week. Sort of just have to go on with things, eh? So it's bank holiday Monday this in England, so I'll normally go down to Slateford. The problem is the weather's looking a bit iffy, so I haven't done anything about it. I was considering staying in a hotel. So the loose sort of penciled in arrangement would be I would drive down south Monday morning, and maybe stay in a hotel Monday night. That's what I wanted to do, or Tuesday night as well, and then go to Corbridge. But I'm not sure if that's because of the weather's looking wet, especially on the west, which is where Slateford is. So actually, it'd probably be more sensible, if I was going to go down to England, it'd be more sensible to go to Hexham. Probably, yeah. I've noticed that often in England, weather, or same Scotland I suppose, it's worse on the west. But I don't know if that's true or not, but in my experience it seems to sort of come whooshing in from the west and sort of spread across. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll see. The other thing is, I'm not sure exactly what stuff I've got left. But I've been trying to sort out the house, get the crap out of the house. I did quite well today. So I want to get right through the house and clean it all. And it's like stuff that I don't use. Like, what the fuck have you got that there? You know, why keep things if you don't use them? So have you used that at all? No. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Right, here we are at Hermiston Gate. Here we are at Hermiston Gate. Got a van behind us with a busted up headlight. The side light's working, but the main beam is not working. It's a Mercedes Sprinter. Holy shit. And we get a red light. Every time I get in this van, when I leave where I stay, right, my house, right, I'm driving that away, I always think it sounds like it's going to fuck it. It sounds fucked, this van. And it sounded like that since I bought it. It's just, the engine just sounds, it's like, what the, it's not, I know it's worn out, but it's like that thing where it's worn out but still goes. Wow, a Scoobaroo! Right, one thing I never did this week was I never got round to getting the Granada going. Okay, so I have to do it next week. I'm gonna have to try and think of some kind of routine. Like, it could be, say, go for a latte on a Tuesday or something. You know, something like that. There's another Mercedes van. They're all very busy, aren't they? The air suspension's working on that one. Was it leaf springs in the back of that? Can't remember. Can't remember what it's got. I think it's leaf springs, I don't know. It looks quite high, that one at the back. I have driven one of them. Seems quite busy going in here. Ah, Jesus Christ. Yes. Here we are. Here we are yet again. Coming into Edinburgh. So we're going to go to Shell or go to Asda? I think I'll just go to Shell. I'm going to go to Shell. Have you decided? Are you going to change your mind? Oh yeah? Better not change your mind. Didn't change your mind? Are you going to change your mind? No, I'm not going to change my mind. I'm going to Shell. Okay then. You go to Shell then. You're going to need your coat. Aye. How much are you going to put in it? 50 quid? Aye. 50 smackaroonies. Can't remember the last time I put diesel in it. I can't remember. I think it was about 3 weeks ago. Probably. It's when I screwed up my PIN number. So we were talking about these electric cars and everything, and engines and all that sort of thing. We're talking about obsolescence management, and when you're talking about the electric car fanatics, they don't like talking long term because their figures stack up as long as you stay within 10 years or 8 years. If you go further than that, you got to buy a new battery, you know, and that's costing a lot of money. So they don't like it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't. Oh, nobody keeps a car for more than 10 years. Well, why not? You know, surely it would save the planet if you did, wouldn't it? You know, it's all one-sided, isn't it? One-sided arguments. They're a little fanatical belief system, and it's because they've bought one or something or whatever it is. Then they're committed, so they can't. You know, they can't possibly back down. Is the problem, you know? Come on. They can't ever back down because they've invested in it, in the electric car stuff. That's them, you know. They're into it. Right, so thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. We'll get you in the next video. That's weird. Well, I better take the whole lot with me, just in case. So thanks for watching. Bye!